If you enjoy the content on this channel and would like to help me out with the production of more content for this channel, then please consider supporting me on Patreon, link in the description down below. Hey guys, before we start this video, Kuma Raccoon, my $10 Patreon supporter, decided to give a shout out to OGNAS for his reward. OGNAS is a fursuit maker and you can find ways to commission them through Facebook, Twitter, Weasel, and Fur Affinity, as well as email them. There'll be a link down in the description to all their social media and contact info down below. Hello everybody, this is SeetherCord and welcome to my new video for today. So for today's video, we are going to have our very first countdown video. And you know, a very positive way to start off our very first countdown video by talking about the worst videos I've ever made. That is right, people. Today we're going to be counting down the top 5 worst SeetherCord videos. And don't worry, I'm not going to be completely negative about all this because I'm going to be also making a top 5 best SeetherCord videos after this. The reason why I'm doing the worst list before the best list is because I want to end on a positive note. And without further ado, we can now just get started with counting down the top 5 worst SeetherCord videos. Let's begin.
Boo! You stink!
The 5th worst SeetherCord video has to be Seethrough Cast number 3 with Chipflake. Now, I just want to clear out of the way, the reason why this is one of the worst videos on my channel has nothing to do with the fact that it's Chipflake. Chipflake is an amazing YouTuber. You should definitely go and subscribe to her. She's getting close to hitting 100,000 subscribers, so definitely go help her out a lot. The reason why I felt like this video is probably along the lines as one of my worst is because I felt like the video didn't fit well going up to an hour, because I remember when I was recording the podcast with her, I tried my best to get it to an hour, and the podcast went really well. The first half hour of the video, I honestly think is pretty good, but then the last half hour, we're kind of like grasping at straws about what to talk about. And due to that, I found out that there wasn't really that much left to discuss, and I was just trying to push the time limit because I wanted to get to an hour. So as you can tell, every other podcast video in the Seethrough Cast after that has gone down to like 30 to 40 minutes instead of 1 hour. I'm pretty much going to try to aim to end podcast episodes based off of how well I can talk with the other person. And I will say that with Chipflake, I was more meant for 30 minutes to 40 minutes rather than 1 hour. So it was just a simple mistake on my end, and you just learn and grow in the whole process. Also, remember to please subscribe to Chipflake. She's awesome. Help her get to 100,000 subscribers, please. That's all I gotta say for this video. Now let's move on to the next one. The 4th worst video on my channel has to be Steven Universe Season 1 review/analysis. Now, originally, this was going to be a series that both Cramshy and I were going to do together throughout all the seasons and then all the individual episodes when they came out. But we only made a video discussing the first season because we found out that nobody really cared to watch it, and we didn't have that much fun really recording it though. We still enjoyed watching the show, but we never ended up doing seasons 2 through 5 review/analysis after we were done watching it together. I will say it was mostly just a bonding experience for us, which sadly did not go forward even more. I will say a bonding experience that we did do through YouTube that worked out well is the gaming channel, which we're still doing to this day. Another reason why I felt like I didn't do that well on this video is because of the fact that I don't feel that I'm that good of a critique when it comes to movies or TV. And that's completely alright, it's just not my cup of tea, honestly. I tried to do something new, it failed, I just gotta keep trying until I find something else that sticks as well. You always gotta do that with your life. The 3rd worst video on my channel is a video entitled Scarce the Sequel.
A furry, and I mean, whatever, you can be into that shit, I have no fucking problem with that, just don't bother me with that shit, because I'm not going to go around and wear a dog costume and try to fuck other guys in dog costumes.
The reason why this video is called Scarce the Sequel is because I made another video a few months prior to that, right before anyone even cared about my channel, probably back when I only had 100 subs, called Hey What's Up Guys, It's Scarce Here, and I thought that was a pretty hilarious video because it was based off of the Scarce meme. What I originally had planned in my mind of what I wanted to do was I wanted to make a Scarce trilogy, which to this day I still haven't released the 3rd part because of how much of a failure the 2nd one was. And hell, even back then when I only got like 5 likes and 0 dislikes on all my videos, that was one of the only videos that got at least 1 dislike. And the problem with the video itself is that they were mostly inside jokes that only I found funny, and they didn't really make that much sense to other people, so I could kind of understand how not that many people would find that one that funny. And also, I do remember the video was kind of rushed in editing because I remember I had to do something that day, and also I just felt like the editing was choppy. I didn't really get the best moments of Scarce that were the most meme-worthy, and it just overall was not really that funny as a whole, and it really pales in comparison to the first Scarce video I made. The second worst video on my SeetherCord channel is a video entitled SeetherCord endorses Donald Trump in all caps. Oh boy.
Up on the couch with you, Donald Trump. Maybe watch a couple movies
Or some Hulu.
I wanna text you every day and night, Mr. Donald Trump. Maybe send a couple nudies.
Hey, what you doing?
I'm rewatching this video right now and it's honestly making me want to delete it. This video came out just days after the 2016 presidential election, and I was a really huge Filthy Frank fan, a meme lord at that time. I still am a meme lord to an extent, but just not as bad as I used to where it was really cringy. And what I did in this video is I got on my fursuit and I really badly and embarrassingly danced to Filthy Frank's I Love Donald Trump or Gays for Donald song. And it overall was just a really bad video. It was really stupid, it wasn't funny, and it's just cringeworthy to watch if you ask me. But again, I kind of give myself some slack for that because that was one of my first videos on my channel and I wasn't really that good at making videos at that point as I am now, so I'll give myself a pass for that one. And finally, the worst video on my entire SeetherCord channel, which actually is a tie between two different videos, are my two SeetherCord Furry Vine compilation videos. Now, the reason why these two videos are considered the worst on my channel, in my personal opinion, isn't because of the editing, isn't because of the writing, it's not because of either of those reasons. The reasons why I put those two videos as the worst on my entire channel is because it represents how I used to pander a lot back then, which I actually did for my last episode of Seether Talks, as a discussion about pandering in the furry fandom. The reason why I didn't really like the fact that I pandered so much is because if you look at those vines, I only really did it because I had a fursuit and I wanted to do something with it. And I only really originally wanted a fursuit because I felt like everyone else had a fursuit, which isn't true. So I ended up doing these vines for a long time. I had fun doing them, but now that I look back at it, I'm not really that proud of them because I felt like they weren't really a good source of me practicing my video editing skills. And plus, I didn't feel like I was really expressing my real self a lot more. I was acting more feminine than I actually am not. And I just overall wasn't proud of those videos at all and the way I presented myself. But I'm glad I'm out of that phase and I'm now expressing my true self more in my YouTube videos, so I'm a lot more proud of myself because of that. And that's it. Those are my top 5, or technically 6, worst videos on my whole YouTube channel. If you want to cringe at any of those videos, there will be a link in the description to all of them down below. Most of them you guys have probably not even heard of because most of them were back when I only had about 100 or so subscribers and before anyone knew me from the Sky Furry Horror Stories video, which was the first video that really helped take my channel off in the beginning. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that like button, turning on that notification bell, hitting that subscribe button, and supporting me on Patreon. I've been SeetherCord, and I will see you guys in the next video. And don't worry, guys, I'm going to have a top 5 best videos as well and not make this extremely negative. So look forward to that video, and I will see you guys next time. So, goodbye, everyone. What was the point of that? Where? Oh, God. I need to doubt my own judgments.
Hey guys, it's Watch Mojo. Top 10, we are definitely not running out of ideas. Top 10 staircases in movies. Number 10.